Hello guys, welcome again to my channel. In my previous video I make a video on how you take a trade from this second touch in this flip zone right here. You can see the flip zone. This is a flip zone trade in GDP JPY. So I'm in my daily time frame. We are going to be going on the 4-hour time frame to see how we take a trade from our third touch, so which I'm going to be emphasizing on right here on this video. If you have not watched my previous video, you really need to watch it if you are a newbie trying to trade using a small amount like a $10 account or a $20 or a $30 or $100, a small account. So this is for the newbies, okay? And if you are not a newbie and you're trying to get an understanding on trading, this is my experience on trading. So you can I'm talking out of experience right here on this trade. So yeah, I'm going to be emphasizing on this third touch on this trade line. You can see the first touch, the second touch after the flip zone occurs. So the reason I explain why as a newbie you might not catch the first touch, maybe this first touch might not be, you might not catch this first touch right here. So you don't need to bother about it even if you don't catch the first touch. But as soon as you see this I believe as soon as you see this double top, you must have catch it, that is a flip zone having a double top, having a W pattern. So anytime you see a double top, you know that is a flip zone. So I believe you can catch it from this double top. So as a newbies, so but even if you don't catch it there, you can see the second touch, you can see it right here, second touch, you can catch it there. But even if you don't catch it there, the third touch will be convincing enough for you to know that this is actually what it is. This is the third touch, which I'm going to be talking about how you can catch this trade from here as a newbies. And let me write the third touch, UCH touch. All right, so this is our third touch in this trend line, in this our resistance, our support area, support I means to say. So I actually took this trade. Which I'm going to be showing you my results for now. And this is September 9th. I took this trade yesterday, which is September 8th, which is Friday, and the trade is still running for now. So actually I took this trade on a $10 account, on a small account, which I'm going to be showing you right here how I took this trade. That's why I'm trying to emphasize on newbies, that you're newly starting trading and you don't want, and you have been blowing account. This is how to prevent it, which I'm going to be emphasizing right here on this chart. So knowing that this is our third touch, so another way for you to know that this trade is not going to move downward, coming down, knowing that this trade is coming down like this. Let me delete this. So knowing that this trade is coming down, downward like this in our third touch, another way for you to know that it's not going to continue coming down after seeing this bullish engulfing candlestick. This is our first step, knowing that this trade is not going to come more downward. It's on a reversal pattern. After seeing this bullish engulfing candlestick, this is our first confirmation. But for me as a newbie, you use this as a confirmation, but for me I entered this trade after this candlestick, after this dodgy candlestick. That's when I entered this trade after this dodgy candlestick was created. This one right here, this dodgy candlestick, this first dodgy. So that's when I entered this trade. That's when I took this trade, because I saw that it's giving us our third touch right here. I saw that it's on a flip zone and it's coming down to repeat itself, to do what happened in the last flip zone. So if you don't watch my last video, do sure to watch it. But if that is not convincing enough, you take it after a bearish. This is the right place to take it as a newbie. This is the right place after this bearish engulfing candlestick. You enter this trade from here. And when you enter this trade, what you want to do is, because it's clear after seeing this bearish engulfing candlestick, it's very clear that this trade is an uptrend. After this bearish engulfing candlestick, what you do is that you enter this trade, you take this trade. How do you enter this trade? You enter this trade from this angle. So entering this trade, what you want to do, you enter this trade from here. After the finish of this candlestick, you enter from here. So you know that this trade is going up because it has given us our first touch, second touch, third touch, and it has given us a bearish engulfing candlestick. Another way to confirm this bearish engulfing candlestick is going on your 1 hour time frame, going on your 1 hour or your 15 minutes time frame to see where the reversal occurred. You can see right here on our 1 hour time frame, you can see that the reversal occurred right here. You can see where the reversal start to occur. So you can see that, you can see in my last video I explained how to know when the reversal occur. You can see this lower low. Let's go again. You can see this is a lower low, then this is a lower high, right? This is a lower low, this is a lower low right here. Although this is a lower low, then we have a lower high. So this blue candlestick is a lower high to this red, to this blue is a lower high right here. I believe in the 15 minutes time frame is more clearer, but I don't want to buttress on that. You can see this is a lower low. You can see where this trend change. So this is a lower high. So it broke this structure from this angle. This is a lower low, this is a lower high. This is a lower low breaking this structure. So as soon as you see this bearish candlestick, you know that this structure has been broken. This bearish candlestick right here, this bearish candlestick right here, you know that this downtrend has been broken. That is the structure of this downtrend has been broken. So it broke above this last lower low, right here. So it has already broke above it. You can see this candlestick is above it. So you wait for a retest. As soon as you see a retest, right here, you can see this retest coming down here, this red candle coming down here, retesting this structure. As soon as you see a retest, you enter this trade. You can see where we enter this trade is exactly on the retest. That's to assure that this trade has changed trend to the upside. So you enter this trade from here. So where you want to put your stop loss, let me show you where you want to put your stop loss in this trade, because let's go back to the 4 hour time frame for a clear view. Although I take my trade in the 1 hour on the 15 minutes time frame, because obviously if you are using a small account, you want to take your trade on the 1 hour or the 15 minutes time frame. So even if I took my trade from this angle, knowing that this trade is a flip zone, knowing that this trade is an uptrend after giving us this dodgy confirmation, so you want to take your trade here as a newbie. You want to take your trade here. You want to put your stop loss right here. After this a spike, you can see this spike right here. You can see that there is a spike. Let me make it clearer. You can see that there is a red candle spike right here. That's why it's good to take a trade after the bullish engulfing, because this spike took away stop loss, because a lot of traders took trade after this red dodgy candlestick, knowing that is a reversal is occurring. As soon as they see this dodgy and they see this bullish engulfing, this next bullish engulfing after the dodgy, they took their trade, which is also correct. But this spike will take your stop loss if you really don't know. Take your trade in this third bullish engulfing, this last bullish engulfing before they move to the upside. So after this bullish engulfing, or after this one, even if you take your stop loss here, what you have to do is to re-enter, because obviously this trade, you are sure that this trade is going to spike up. So this spike is to take stop loss to the upside. So what I did is I took from this place, I took my trade from this place, I took in this long position, this place, this angle, I took my trade here, knowing that I have so many momentum. So I will not be greedy, knowing that this trade have possibility of going downward, because it has not given us our bullish engulfing candlestick. It has the possibility of giving us this spike. I have that idea in my head. So what I did is that I put my stop loss in this in the last flip, like making my stop touch this exit, this area, touch this area, because what I know the trade will not do is to come to this place, to this last flip, this flip zone. You can see my highlight right here. That's what I know the trade will not do. It will not come to this, it will not touch this area. So what I did is that I put my stop loss to touch this area. I'll show you this trade after analyzing this trade. I'll show you the trade that is running. So what you want to do right here, after taking your trade as a newbie, having a $10 or $20 account, after taking your trade, calculating your lot size, maybe 0.1 or 0.2 or 0.3, depend on depend on knowing that if this trade eventually go down, giving us a W pattern, you will not lose your account. So you have to calculate your losses. You have to know how to place your trade, because obviously it's possible for this trade to come down from here, giving us a W pattern, come down from here and touch this trend line again, or eventually give us a spike again before it moves again. It's possible. So anything is possible. We don't analyze the trade before going to the upside. Knowing that this kind of thing can occur, what you do is that you place your trade, even if giving space to breathe in your account balance, knowing that even if this trade come down to breathe, your account is also going to be able to carry it. All right. And I'm still going to show you in my next video. I'm going to show you how you can actually make money from this move. Make money, giving your account more money from this small move, from this little move. I will show you that on my next video. Do sure to watch it, and you actually like what I'm actually sharing. So what you do is that knowing that this is going to occur, you make sure you take your trade, even if it's 0.1, 0.01 is okay. Is okay. You build, you grow small, and I will actually show you how to grow your account on a fast way, knowing that this trade. So I'm less assured that this spike right now. So my conviction is that this trade is going to come here. This trade is going to touch this place. There is nothing that anybody will tell me that this trade is not going to touch. I know it's going to move more upward, but I know it's coming up here. So I'm convinced, because this is the third touch and it's going up here. Knowing that this trade is coming to this resistance, what do? You don't place a trade and come up with some profit and leave the trade. A lot of people take a trade when they see a retracement downward, maybe a retracement, they come out from the trade. As a newbie, you have to know that as long as a first touch, a second touch, a third touch is giving you a confirmation that this trade is going up here, is touching this resistance. So what you do is that you place your trade and leave it to run. If possible, leave it to run to this. You can see a mark that I put right here. So my first take profit was, you can see my first take profit was here. You can see my first take profit was this arrow. You can see that's why I put this line right here. My first take profit was here. This arrow right here. My second take profit was here. This is my second take profit. And this is my third take profit. So what I am doing is to adjust this is my third take profit. I will just adjust my stop loss so that I will not load in loss even if the trade decide to come downward or upward. So that's it, guys. You just let this trade run and you will come out doubling your account times 2. Okay, guys, I said I will show you how I took this trade. GDPJPY. You can see here on my phone. You can see I want to go to my MT5 right here. How I took this trade. I'm about to show you right here. So Let's go to my MT5 to show you how I eventually took this trade. You can see that the trade is running. You can see that I actually did the same for this EDJPY. This account was $10, but I actually traded it up to, that's the formula I told you how to make money inside the trade. So I'll actually do a video about that right here, but not now. So I'll actually show you about this chart. You can see this chart right here. You can see on our 15 minutes time frame. Let's go to 1 hour, or let's go to the 4 hour. You can see right here where I took this trade, why I took this buy. You can see the area where I took this buy. You can see I told you I took it after the this thing, what I call it, the doji candle. You can see after the doji candle, that's why I took this trade on the 4 hour. You can see where my stop loss is. You can see where I actually put my stop loss, knowing that I could get a spike like I explained to you guys. So that spike actually occur. You can see where I put my take profit. That is my first take profit. So you can see where I put my first take profit, knowing, you can see that this trade, what I did in this trade, I took it for 0.02, knowing that this trade is going to come to the top, to this area. Let me put a mark to this place. So what I did is that I placed my take profit here, right here, but I actually gonna see if it's gonna, after taking my profit, I'm actually gonna see if it's gonna do a break and retest. So I'm actually expecting a break and retest in this my take profit area. I believe this is my second take profit, not my first take profit. You can see this is actually my second take profit. My first take profit is actually close to be taken. You can see it's actually close to my first take profit. My second take profit is where I put my area of concentration. So why I did that is that I'm expecting after the second take profit, I can see that there is a drawdown that repeated itself right here. You can see that this drawdown, I'm actually to avoid this drawdown that is here, right here. This drawdown that is here, you can see this drawdown right here. So I want to avoid this drawdown. I want to avoid it. You can see it repeats itself right here again. Right here again. You can see this drawdown right here. So I really want to avoid that drawdown. Let me delete this so it can be clear. So I want to avoid these two drawdown. So I want to avoid this both drawdown, right, this one and this one. So that's why I want to take my profit in this second level, because if I don't take it right here, so I'm expecting a drawdown, what do they call it, a long break. So this is actually a long break right here. So I'm actually avoiding it because I'm having a small account, not because my account cannot carry it, but I'm actually avoiding anything that is going to make me go down for a long term. So I'm going to be taking my profit right here on this second level. Then if I see if I see this long breakdown, I'm going to enter again in this level. I'm going to enter again from this level because it's all win for me. So I'm going to enter again from this level. That's how I decided to take this trade. So what was my point on making this video? My point on making this video is to look for a long time trade. Like, I know from this analysis, from this support area, it's going to be difficult for this trade to go down, except there is a fundamental news or any kind of it. It's going to be difficult for this trade to come down. So I've already analyzed the news. I already saw that there is no fundamental news from Friday. So I already saw that there is no fundamental news. Of course, there is a CAD fundamental news, unemployment fundamental news. Let me see. There was a CAD news on Friday, which I actually on Friday, you can see this unemployment change, this news, which actually affect it. I know it's going to affect it because it's a CAD. Anything that have to do with American CAD, American dollar, always affect the GDP. So I know it's going to affect it, but I already knew that I've already gone far from that trade. I've already gone far enough, and my stop loss is quite long. So, but you can see that is not really affecting it on the 4-hour trade. So I knew that I'm already far from that occurrence, even though it's going to be a drawdown for the CAD, for the news, even if it's going to be a drawdown, because I don't need anything that is going to be bearish right here, because I'm trading this a small account. I want to actually grow this account to $100 account, and I'm going to be posting it after I grow this account, which I'm going to be showing you guys. So you can see that I already avoided this news right here. If you go back to my 5 minutes time frame, you can see the spike for the news. You can see right here, you can see the spike for the news. If you go to 1 minute, you can see the spike very clearly. You can see where the spike began. So I already know that I'm going to be avoiding it. Even if it's a down, even if it's a bearish, I'm going to be avoiding it. So I already knew that I'm in the middle of a place. That's why I said, if you are trading a small account, make sure your timing is right. So I'm going to take this trade for Monday, and from Monday I'll be looking at to sign out the trade, because on Tuesday I believe there is a news coming up on Tuesday. Let's see if there is I believe on Monday there is no news. On Monday there is a news coming up on Tuesday, which is GDPs, and we are in a GDP trade. So eventually by Monday I'll look for a very good timing to get out of this trade, because I really don't want to see any down. I don't want to waste more time on this trade, because I wish I have a big account. I will stay longer. No, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you find it helpful. If you find this video helpful, which I'm going to be dropping more content, the main important thing is to understand your teachers. You see, many people might not understand me. It doesn't matter, you see. So if you understand what I'm actually putting out there, which I'm going to be trying my best to be making out clearly, and if you have a question or anything you want to ask, or anywhere you are getting it difficult, put it on the comment section, okay? So I will find time to analyze it for you, because I'm trading this trade I'm taking is out of experience. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you did find value for this video. If you did find value, make sure you smash the like button and turn up your post notification bell. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will be posting more valuable content. Have a lovely day, and God bless you.